welcome back to the Wedding Show. I'm Shelley with Shelley Armstrong Events. Our next guest today is Isaac Granados with Isaac Granados Photography. So welcome, Isaac. Thanks for being on the show today.
Thanks for having me today.
So great. So wedding photography, another one of my favorite subjects to talk about with weddings. I feel that wedding photography is so very, very important. It's what you take with you forever.
Right.
I mean, yes, you'll have your memories and all the good times and everyone talking it up and all that, but the solid that you have is that wedding album and your photos.
Correct.
So I think that having, a great wedding photographer is super, super important. High up there on the priority list. So let's talk about your photography. How did you get started? How many years have you been doing this?
I started actually photography back in 2009, and I ventured out into family photography, and then started picking up weddings and quinceañeras in 2011, and just started growing from there. My passion for just helping the families get those precious memories caught, and getting paid to do what I love.
Right. Right. Well, and again, capturing those, you've got to have someone more than just an uncle or a friend there.
Right.
You really do. You need to have a professional who is familiar with weddings and kind of how things kind of go and the progression of the day, because you know what to look for next.
Right.
You know what's coming up. You know pretty much when people are going to have reactions as well. And that's one of the things that I had a discussion with last weekend at a wedding is something's going to be coming up. Kind of what reactions you're going to get so that you know where to be and
right.
how to capture that. And just having a friend do your photography, you don't necessarily get that, So you opened up a new studio. So let's talk about your new studio.
Yes, I've been blessed to open up a new studio. It's located on 3003 North Blackstone, Suite 109. It's my new photography office where I could sit down and meet with the families, the clients, and sign our contracts, go over the details of the wedding, because like I said, it could be consuming, and you don't just want anyone capturing these moments. You get a lot of people that want to capture moments, and you get some decent pictures out of cell phones, but these are your memories you're going to cherish like for a lifetime. You're going to put them up on you're going to hang them up on your walls, put them up on your in your photo albums, and these are like just memories that you want to pass down to your children and your children's children.
And that's it right there. It's like, no, these are what your kids are going to see and what your kids are going to end up with in 50 years.
Right.
And I think that's just really important. So now with your photography packages, do you have, are albums included in that?
There's packages that we do include the albums. Usually what our photography packages include in it, we do the save the date or engagement photo session.
Okay.
From that, I help them design save the date design, which they could use to create their own invitations. Instead of having to order invitations, they could get them created at values like stores here, real cheap and real nice quality as well.
Okay.
And then I also help them with a little memorial slideshow that they can do to show at the event, showing from the pictures we did as well as pictures of the couple like growing up and their relationship. So we have those pictures, and then we do a slideshow, and I offer pictures that they could print out and put on there, like when the receptions, like when they first walk in, they have the pictures there. And then of course we do the wedding ceremonies, which is usually about we do about 5-6 hours service at the weddings. Okay. And then from there, they could order prints through us, or they could have the files on a USB drive and go print their own pictures if they want.
Okay. So options. It sounds like you've got a lot of different options to offer the client.
And then of course we do have the options to get the actual wedding albums as well.
Okay. Fantastic. So how do you meet with your clients and just kind of do you show them samples?
Well, see, nowadays everything's done online. A lot of people like to book things online. Like a lot of people don't have time to just rush to offices. I have my office there to meet in person if you want to meet in person, but but we also have ways to do it online to where we could talk through messages and go over the different options. We could talk on the phone, and I can send you different options. We could do payment online if you want to do the payment online. We could do the contract online if you want to do the contract online. But then again, like I said, we also have the office on Blackstone where we come in, sit down, have face-to-face,
Right.
see the pictures that I have in my office, or go on my Facebook page, and we have tons of pictures there. Or if you want, I could also send a portfolio I have online, which has some of our pictures on there.
Oh, great. And I know a lot of people like to look at samples.
Right,
They
exactly.
want to see samples. So it sounds to me like you've got Facebook. Do you have a website as well, or just the Facebook?
I have a
that you could-
Facebook,
Okay.
which is facebook.com/Isaac Granados Photography.
Okay.
Or you could go
Fantastic.
to IsaacGranadosPhotography.com
Okay.
and
See
contact
a
us there.
bunch.
Right.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, I know that a lot of people, brides get a little particular on their style.
Right.
Now, if you had a wedding style or a shooting style, what would you say your style is?
Me personally, I'm more traditional. I mean, we do capture our moments, like we do try to do what we can to capture those more candid moments as well. But I mean, I'm just there through the day, just trying to see what photos we can capture.
Right.
I do have several photographers that work under me that I'll take with me, and so usually it's not just a one photographer event. I'll have like maybe 2 photographers, or maybe sometimes 3 of us out there.
Depending on the size of the
right,
group, probably.
To
Right.
to capture from different angles. So that way, I mean, because one photographer might capture something that I missed. I might capture something that they missed, and so
Right.
on and so forth. And so it just expands. And what we do as well is, I know a lot of photographers don't like to do this, but what we do is we go through all the photos and we give them all the good photos that we get out of the session. We don't hold back. We don't, because a lot of photographers will give you a certain amount of pictures. Says for this amount you're getting this amount of photos. Whatever photos we get during the night, I mean, I'm not going to go and delete all the photos. I'm not just going to get rid of them. I'd rather just, you paid for our services, so I'm going to touch up whatever photos I could touch up, and I'm going to pass them on to you.
Okay, great. So about what kind of timing after the wedding is it that the clients will receive images?
Right now, I'm at about 1 to 2 week turnaround time for the pictures. We take the pictures back, we download them, we go through the pictures, we touch them up, we take out all the pictures, the bad shots, the closed eyes, the bad angles,
Right.
dark pictures. We remove all those photos, and then we put the rest of them up on a private server where you get the link to download them, or you can meet me back in the office, bring a flash drive, and I'll download them on the stick for you.
Right, okay, fantastic. Now, do you, color, black and white, they have the options? Like if they have a specific picture that it's in color and they want to see it in black and white, are you able to do
Right.
that for them too?
We do, like when we do our touching up and editing our photos, we do different styles of photography there. So if they see one that they want to have a different style than what we gave them, then I'll go ahead and take it back in and
Do all that.
yes.
Okay, so great. So they've got lots of options to choose from. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, well, let's let everyone know, again, how to find you and how to see some of your work so that they can see what kind of style you've got. And
Correct. Everyone's on Facebook, so facebook.com/Isaac Granados Photography. You could call me or text me at 559-515-9012, or you go to my website, which is IsaacGranadosPhotography.com, or set up a time and meet me at the office, 3003 North Blackstone Avenue, Suite 109.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for sharing
All right, thank you.
today, and I appreciate it, and I can't wait to see some of your work myself.
All right, thank you.
So, all right, thanks. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back.